Oh, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm pretty pleased with that. We are here on the 7th hole at Gatton Manor, 178 yards. As you can see, it's a brute. But today I want to share with you some of the nuggets of information that will allow you to play tough holes, easy holes, to the best of your ability. Let's get to it. Without question, the biggest card wreckers of club golfers is the par 3. We've only got 3 shots to get ourselves in and out. And for those of you that might get a shot, or even a couple, for those lucky few of you, you're thinking that this par 3, although it's short, could pose a few problems. The biggest problem that amateur golfers do or make as a decision is thinking that they need to get on the green in one shot. Now this is a 178 yard par 3, and this is 15 yards forwards of the back tee. So it's packing a punch at 162 yards. Let's just work out where we get to as a number before we even pull a golf club out of the bag. And I think for number 1, as a way of lowering your score, this, my friends, is top of the pile. 162 yards. Now, flag's in the middle of the green today. And on the right hand side, you can see we've got that big cavernous bunker. For those of you that are packing a handicap of 18 or more, I am not interested in the flagstick. I'm not even interested in the green, because at this par 3, this is up there with one of the most difficult par 3s on this wonderful layout here at Gatton Manor. And so I am seeing that front left-hand pocket as an area where I really want to place my ball. I've got oodles of space there. The pathway to the left of that is going to offer up a really, really nice area. So I'm going to take 15 yards off. So it's 162 yards minus 15 is 147 yards. So 147 yards to the front edge of the green. So I'm downhill, or the green is downhill, it's about 5 yards below me. So it's now 142 as a number that I am playing to. 142 to pitch it in that front left-hand corner. I'm not interested in the flag at all. Today, the wind is a slightly down out the right. So I'm going to give myself a couple of yards off of that. So I'm now down to 140. So at 162 yards, I'm now down at a 140 shot. Those of you 18 and above handicap, this is really how you want to start to think about this par 3. So front left-hand corner is a big play. 140 yards for me is just a slightly backed off wedge. I hit my wedge at 140 yards. So I'm going at 145 yards. So I'm going to take my wedge out and fire it down there. For those lower handicaps, do hang around. I've got some nuggets for you. So I'm thinking about where I now want to place the flag. Because I now have got no interest in the flag, all of a sudden, the green and the area feels like massive. Now, I'm not saying that we can't make par here, but what we can't walk off with is a big number. I want us to be down by that green, having a nice simple chip up the green. So front left-hand corner, I'm going to take my aim. I've got my aim at the front left-hand corner of that green, and then I'm going to go about my usual routine. And my only eyes are from that front left-hand corner of the hole there. Don't need the green, just need that area. So there's my wedge, just coming up, perfect, just shy. Front left-hand corner, easiest chip up the green, left the bunker out of play, got loads of loft in my hand, it was an easy shot. Let's take on that flag and let's see what options we have. So we're going to go back to our original number of 162 to the middle of the green. And I'm going to play back 5 yards, because what I want to do is play to the fat of the green. And I think whether your handicap is 18 or whether your handicap is scratch, for this par 3, the difficulty of this hole, you are going to want to play to the heart of the green. And that is definitely 5 on from centre. So 162 suddenly becomes a 167 shot. 167, we're downhill 5, so I'm going to take another 5 back off. I'm down at 162 again, and I've got 2 or 3 yards of help coming out the right hand side. So conservatively, I'm going to play it at a 160 shot. Now I've got my number. How do I get the distance right? It depends on the shape that you're going to hit. The shape that you're going to hit, are you going to bleed it into the right or are you going to turn it in to the left? Will depend on whether your golf club that hits 160 yards either fits that number or doesn't fit that number. If you've got a golf club at a 155, all of a sudden that let's say 8-iron doesn't fit the 160. All of a sudden you've now got to take a golf club that's going to now hit it at 165. So all of a sudden you're bringing the back edge in. Is that going to work out better for you or not? Well, in this situation, absolutely. But had you not actually got a physical number in your hand and you've gone, oh, bit more club or a little less club, bit of wind, bit of this, because you're not actually going with specific numbers, it makes it very difficult to calculate the right club. So 160 is the number. A 160 shot for me is right in between a 9-iron and an 8-iron. 8-iron is a 165 club. So I'm going to play the 8-iron and hopefully that's going to put me up the back edge of the green. I'm going to hit it a little softer. I'm going to try and have a little bit of a fade in there and see if I can get it tight into that flag. So let's grab the 8-iron. If you're tired of paying too much for your premium leather golf clubs, head over to gxgolfgloves.com. These are premium leather golf clubs that are trusted by tour players and elite amateurs alike. Use my code GOODGOLFCOACHING for 10% off your next order, and I promise you, you won't ever look back. So I've just got my 8-iron out, gonna hit a little bit of a bleeder. Now, depending on how well you can fade the golf club or fade the golf ball, you might want to check out my video on shot shaping. So go check that out if you want to learn how to hit a little fade. But for me, little faded 8-iron is hopefully going to hit me my 160 shot. So I've got my line left edge of the flag, or left edge of the green, should I say. Little bit of help out the right, so it's not going to have as much fade as I would expect. And hopefully, just hopefully, we're going to get it in there. Oh, I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm pretty pleased with that. And it's just caught the front edge and dribbled down. So you could see that actually I took a little bit too much off that, which is a real bummer, because that was going to be a tidy old shot. You see it's come down and fallen off the front edge of the green. But hopefully that's given you some insights into how to start to think about the par 3, how to choose the right club, and what it goes into for differing levels of golfer to play a par 3 well and lower your scores. If you found this useful, do give us a like and a share and subscribe, and I think you'll find that, my friends, is good coaching.